Hey guys, this is going to be a kind of a poopy quality video, but doing a little bit of a review here on the 6-bay minecase V-series I got off of Amazon. If you type in mining rig case or rig, you're going to pretty much get this to pop up, and I went with the 6-bay. So if you go on the reviews on Amazon, you'll see that people complained about it being difficult to assemble. And that the instructions are, oh, that's Athena, and that the instructions are horrid. So I will agree with them to an extent. The instructions were vague, and I consider myself an intelligent individual. It says that it should take you no more than 20 minutes. That's a big old pile of shit. It took me well over an hour. So this is the first page of the instruction manual. It gives you all of your pieces and it labels them. They did come very well packed, and they did come very well labeled, and they did all perform their functions perfectly. I found no actual structural flaws. But the way these corner pieces are, I'm sure you guys have seen this extruded stock before. It's pretty common, aluminum stock. Some, it's kind of dark. Some are drilled out, and there is actually a hole with a hex nut here that went through to this piece, which is fine, and it worked great. And you know, it's on the far side, it's on this bottom one, it's on the middles, and the end. But these pieces, for some reason, because they had a hole going this way, they couldn't put a hole going that way. Makes sense. So they put in these angle pieces, if I can get the camera to focus on it. Put in these angle pieces, and the way these angle pieces work were the tricky part, because I didn't really understand. So, in the instructions, it comes with a small T-shaped piece that has a threaded hole. That T-shape fits in the cutouts there. So for those of you who may attempt to do this, you would take the T-piece, my hand's kind of in the way, you take the T-piece and slide it in the groove. And of course I can't do both, record and do it at the same time. So you would slide it in the groove, and it would slide down, and you put the screw through the angle piece into it. So that works pretty easily, but they don't explain that. There's no words in this instruction manual. There are no words. It's just stick this piece here, and how you need to do that, figure it out. There's still pieces I haven't put together yet, mostly because I didn't get my motherboard and graphics cards yet. But I had some leftover pieces that are not in the instructions. I had many leftover bolts that I'm not sure where they go. And then these are all just caps for the fans to have that look. Now in the picture they're green. When you get them, they're yellow. So don't base any of your hardware off of color coding it to this case, because I thought it was green, and I made sure that some of my components were green if possible, where they weren't really valuable pieces. Anyway, they're yellow, so that's not that big of a deal. So anyway, it took me well over an hour to put this thing together, and I'm still not done. But it does feel sturdy. It's actually pretty well built. It wasn't sturdy in the beginning, and now I'm not focusing anymore. It was not sturdy in the beginning. If I pushed on one corner, the other corner would lift. But once I fully assembled, that went away. Also, there are these pins, the motherboard risers. There are more holes than there are pieces, and I can only assume that that's for different model motherboards. So don't think that you got gypped out. You just need to get your motherboard and figure out what pieces you need to put in where. Anyway, I'll clip on a piece to this video at the end that shows it all together. That's Parker. He died. That's Parker. He's a champ. That's Athena. She's a demon. Have a great day, guys.